want to start off by giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. And I want to say shalom to the brothers and sisters that are in this truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, man. We're back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua. And I can't stress that enough because, Salakia to the brothers and sisters, for having a little gap in between lessons. But, in these past few days, I just made a little bit of change in my life. And, it came with a little price, as everything else is, I was detoxing, with fruit. And obviously, releasing these chemicals from eating all this defiled food. Your body goes through changes because your body becomes dependent on those, those chemicals, right? Processed food and all that junk that Esau feeds us, but through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the Rakakwadash, we're here. And this lesson is going to be titled Fight for Your Blessing, because Satan is going to be, trying to sift you out, put negative thoughts in you, you know what I mean? And we got to be strong, right, as our forefather Jacob was when he fought for his blessing. We're going to go into that account, right, and we're going to get a few scriptures as well, all right, to back that up. And Lord willing, this is inspiring. Lord willing, this is uplifting, especially for those that are low in the spirit, you know what I mean, and want to continue into this fight, These things were written for our learning. All right, so we're going to start off with the book of Genesis, okay, chapter 32, and we're going to start at verse 24.
There's the book of Genesis, chapter 32, and verse 24. And Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day.
So you see, and Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day.
And when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh, and the hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of a joint, as he wrestled with him.
So you got to understand at this point, right? You see that he couldn't prevail, right? So he touched the hollow of Jacob's thigh, okay? And it was out of his joint. So imagine the pain, right, that you must feel. Imagine your socket, right, out of your joint, man, okay? But guess what? Jacob kept wrestling, right? You see? He kept going in this fight, right? Even pushing through that pain. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
And he said, "Let me go, for the day breaketh." And he said, "I will not let thee go, except thou bless me."
You see? So the man, okay, said, "Let me go." He said, "I will not let thee go, except thou bless me," okay? So Jacob, I take this as us, right? Holding on to this word, holding on to this truth, okay? Not letting go to the truth, right? And keep fighting for it, right? No matter what tribulations we go through, right? We want to hold on to this word, okay? That's why it inspired me to bring out this account, because Jacob was fighting for his blessing, just like we're fighting for our blessing right here, right? In Babylon, and in the four corners of the earth where we were scattered, right? Those that hold this truth, we got to hold on to it, okay? Because remember, Satan is trying to sift us out, man, with negative thoughts, right? Different vibrations, all right? Putting doubt in our minds, okay? So we got to hold on. Go ahead.
And he said unto him, "What is thy name?" And he said, "Jacob." And he said, "Thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. For as a prince hast thou power with Yahweh and with men, and has prevailed."
You see? So right there, he got his blessing, man. You see? He called them Israel, man. Yasharallah, man, Prince of Power. Okay? And who's the power, man? Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua. Okay? So he prevailed, okay, to get that blessing. Even with that joint out of his socket, right, on his thigh. You see, he went through that pain, but guess what? He held on. And we got to hold on as well. Okay? We got to do the same thing. It is a painful thing, all right, to walk this walk alone. But guess what? Jacob was alone as well. When you go back up to verse 24, it says, and Jacob was left alone, right? And there he wrestled a man. That's what being a soldier is, man. Okay, you're going to be in the trenches by yourself, all right? A lot of people is going to turn their back on you, all right? You might lose your wife, okay? You might lose your family, all right? You might be looking out from the window, from the outside in, right? They all having a jolly old time. You're the only one left outside, right? Okay? But you got to keep moving forward, man. You got to keep fighting for your blessing. Okay? All right? Go ahead.
And Jacob asked him and said, tell me, I pray thee, thy name. And he said, wherefore is it that thou dost ask after my name? And he blessed him there. And Jacob called the name of the place Peniel, for I have seen Yahweh face to face, and my life is preserved.
And my life is preserved. You see? So Jacob was blessed, man. He became Israel, man, the Prince of Power, right? He got his blessing, okay? And it was tough, man. He was there for hours, man, okay? He was there for hours, man, all right? But guess what? He fought for what he wanted. And if we truly want the blessing from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai to enter into the kingdom, we're going to hold on to this truth all the way to the end, man. Right? Why? Because the scripture says those that endure to the end, the same shall be saved, right? To endure means you got endurance, man, stamina, okay? You don't become weary, man. You don't faint in this run, right? Okay? We're in a race, man. Okay? So we got to have that endurance, okay? And how do we do that? We pray, okay? We fast, all right? We keep studying. We keep putting out lessons, all right? Especially when the spiritual demon Satan, right, wants us to fall out. That's when you got to pray the most, man. Okay? Remember, our weapons of warfare are not carnal, man, but they spiritual. All right? And that's why the Lord sent this comforter for us to finish this race, right? For us to have the endurance, for us to have the stamina, for us to have the strength. All right? For us to have that knowledge to see these things coming that Satan throws at us. All right? Whether it be with a woman you loved, okay? Whether it be with poverty, all right? Homelessness, whatever the case it may be. All right? This is just temporary. Understand that. The Lord gave boundaries to the suffering, right, that we're suffering here in Babylon the Great. Why? Because the Lord gave boundaries to Esau's reign. Okay? And if we separate ourselves, okay, being a soldier, and endure, all right, we will receive that blessing, but we must endure till the end. All right? Matter of fact, let's go into the second book of Timothy. All right? And Salaki, if my voice is a little bit down, like I said, I'm just recovering. So, but it's all good, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, we're going to keep going, man. 2 Timothy chapter 2. We're going to start at verse 3.
There is a book of 2 Timothy, chapter 2 and verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua HaMashiach.
That's right, man. You see, therefore endure hardness, okay? Endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua HaMashiach, right? Go ahead.
No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life.
You see, so no man that warreth, man, and we're in a spiritual war. Okay, so you don't entangle yourself, all right? You don't wrap yourself up with the things that Esau has taught you, right? With the philosophies, right? And with the ways of the world, man. Now, there's a saying, right? You don't use the world, but don't abuse it. But there's different ways where you can entertain yourself, all right, without doing wickedness, okay? All right, so we're not gonna sit there and go to a concert and yell for a damn a rapper or a celebrity, right? We ain't gonna do that, man. All right. I remember back in the days we used to sit there and be like, yeah, Michael Jordan's my idol, this and that. The things that they had us saying, man, right? That went against the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay, we have separated ourselves through this wisdom and knowledge, man. All right. You see, because most of us, right, and most of our people right now are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. So we were thinking, those things weren't nothing, man. Showing up to a Wu-Tang Clan concert, all right, sitting there rapping, blazing an L, passing the liquor, right? Just not regarding Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, okay? Thinking life is a joke, and that's why up to this day, I the water Yahweh Hashem Yahushai for preserving my life up to this day, giving me the chance to be in this council, to be in this circle, right? To be doing His work, to not allowing me to prosper with all the things I had going with myself in the world, right? Could have been a boxer, I could have been anything else, man. And I always used to ask myself why. I used to cry watching fights and this and that, like, I really messed up. No, I didn't mess up. Okay, the Lord had me right where He wanted me to be. And I thank the Lord up to this day, because this is exactly where I want to be, in this council. All right, I don't want to be entangled with the affairs of this life. I look back with the knowledge I have now, and it's disgusting, right?
That He may please Him who had chosen him to be a soldier.
You see, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to exalt the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We're here to please Him with our ways. We're not going to be perfect, right? But our faith, right? And keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability is going to please Him. Right? But faith, right? The faith, believe, and trust that we have in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is what carries us through, right? We're not just going to fall out and fall back into the world and say, what the hell with this? Where's your faith at? Right? Where's your hardness, man? Where's your endurance as a soldier? Okay? The Lord chose us to be a soldier. Okay? That's an honor. That's an honor beyond belief. All right? There's 18 nations, man. One chosen. And you are the chosen out of that chosen, man. You see, there's an elect amongst the chosen, man. That's an honor, okay?
And if a man also strive for masteries.
Strive for masteries, man. Strive goes into fighting, okay? Strive for masteries.
Yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully.
You see, except he strive lawfully, all right? So you got to strive lawfully. You got to fight lawfully, right? Like I said, our warfare is not carnal, man. We got to exercise the righteous fruits, okay, that were given to us in these scriptures, right? The Lord, Yahweh Shai, came as an example of how to be, right? Yeah, He was austere, but He was also humble, right? He walked His walk and accepted the part that He had to play, okay? Just like we got to accept the part we got to play and do it all for the name of the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay, that's what soldiers do. We in the battlefield, okay? Some of us are going to die, all right? Some of us are going to have to flee, all right? Some of us are going to have to be out there, gathering whatever we can, right? But guess what? If we keep striving lawfully, if we keep serving the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, what did He say? My servants shall eat, right? My servants shall drink. My servants shall rejoice, okay? And guess what? We're going to please Him. Because we got faith in everything that He has said. Why? Because the Lord said that whatever is written is faithful and true. And we're going to believe that wholeheartedly. Okay? And there's a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people consistently, trying to make us believe that what we're doing and what we believe, or and matter of fact, what we know, okay, in the spirit, is wrong. Why do they attack us so much? You see? Because we are the chosen soldiers that the Lord has chose for us to be in this battle. That's why you got all denominations coming at us. Okay? Especially Esau. Our own people. Why? Because they have that jealous spirit in them. Okay? And they don't even know it. Okay? They got them demons in them trying to stop us. All right? But we're going to strive lawfully. Okay? We're going to strive for mastery. Okay? And we're not going to entangle ourselves with the affairs of this life. Especially Christianity, the hell with Christianity. Right? So, we're going to move on. Let's go to the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 12.
There's the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation.
Blessed is the man that endureth temptation.
For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love Him.
You see? So blessed is the man that endureth temptation. Okay, we're gonna be tempted in all different angles, man. All right, like I said, through loved ones, through poverty, sickness, whatever the case may be, man. There's gonna be times where you're gonna be like, I can't take this no more, man. And for some reason, you're gonna find the strength. You know? Why? Because the Lord is with you, man. Okay? Remember, he said he shall receive the crown of life, right? Which the Lord has what? The Lord has promised to them that love him. And how do you show love to the Lord? Right? This is in the book of 1 John chapter 5, verse 3. You know, if you love the Lord, keep his commandments, right? Matter of fact, we're going to get that real quick. I don't want to butcher it up. Let's 1 John chapter 5, verse 3.
There's the book of 1 John chapter 5 and verse 3. For this is the love of Yahweh, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
You see, so that's the love of Yahweh, man. You don't just tell the people that the commandments are done away with because Yahweh Shai came. But here it is in 1 John, he's telling you that for this is the love of Yahweh, that we keep his commandments. This is how we show love, man. Obedience, right? So we're going to go back. Let's read James 1 and 12 one more time.
There's the book of James chapter 1 and verse 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him.
You see, so the Lord has promised to them that love him, okay, by your obedience, enduring temptation, okay? It's going to be times, man. Hey, for you new cats, how we say it, man, you know, for you new cats, man, y'all going to come into this, man. You're going to have a woman you love, right? And she ain't going to be with it. But you were called. You were called for this. And if you ain't willing to let that go for the word, to keep walking in this way of life, right? That shows that you love her more, right? And you don't love the Lord, okay? So that promise ain't going to be given to you. That crown of life is not going to be given to you. You're going to remain in the congregation of the dead. Remember, sometimes you can't look back, man. And what the Lord say, let the dead bury the dead. If that woman is not ready to join you, she's not willing to take heed to the word, she's going to be in the congregation of the dead as well. Okay? So you let the dead bury the dead. Now, if she wants to dwell with you and tells you, hey, you know what? I respect what you're doing. You go ahead. I'm going to keep celebrating, doing this, whatever. As long as she does not interfere with your work with the Lord. Okay? That's all. It's all good. Okay? You dwell with that woman as long as she don't interfere between you and the Lord. All right? But if she does and becomes a super demon, you gotta let that go. All right? These are the things that we must walk away from to keep walking this path, right? And to endure, right? And to build character, okay? And to hold on in this fight, right? For that crown of life, right? Just like our forefather Jacob fought for that blessing, we gotta keep fighting. All right? So, let's go to the book of Revelations, chapter 2 and verse 10.
There's the book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer.
Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer, right? Because Jacob's trouble is around the corner, okay? But the Lord said, fear none of those things, all right?
Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison.
You see, the devil, right? The counterpart of Satan, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the devil on the earth, right? Shall cast some of you into prison, okay? Go ahead.
That ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I'll give thee a crown of life.
You see, so you're going to be tried, man. And you shall have tribulation 10 days, man. Okay? And then in the number 10, okay? It could be a complete number, man. Anything. It could be 20 days, 10 months, 2 years. Okay? But what does it say? Be thou faithful until death. Okay? Because some of us are going to be martyrs, man. Like I said, man, that guillotine is going to hit us swift in the neck, man. Okay? But guess what? we're going to be the first fruits raised if we're part of that number. All right? And what it say? And I will give thee a crown of life, man. Nobody's going to be able to take that away from you when the Lord calls you up in that crowning ceremony that second Ezra saw, right? Right? That everybody was in that ceremony and he saw the tall man. That was Yahweh Shai handing out those crowns, man. All right? So the only thing that Esau could do is take away your body, man, but not the spirit, right? Not that blessing, not that crown of life. Remember, the Lord said, don't fear those that could kill the body, but fear him that could kill the body and spirit, right? So this is what we're going to do, man. We're going to obey no matter what, all right? And this is part of the walk, man. Fight for your blessing, all right? You're going to receive that crown of life. You're going to receive that blessing, all right? So let's get a few more scriptures before we close out. Let's go to the book of Galatians, chapter 6 and verse 9.
There's the book of Galatians, chapter 6 and verse 9. Let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not.
You see, in what due season, right? The coming of Yahweh Shai, man, right? The kingdom, man, okay? What are we going to reap? We're going to reap that blessing. That crown of life, we're going to reap salvation, okay? But guess what? Let us not be weary in well-doing, right? Don't entangle yourselves in the matters of this life, all right? Endure temptation, right? Be that soldier that you were being called for, okay? For in due season, we shall reap if we faint not, okay? Endurance, stamina, okay? That's required to finish the race that we're in, okay? So we're going to get one more before we close out. And we're going to go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 40 and verse 29.
There's the book of Isaiah, chapter 40 and verse 29. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increaseth strength.
You see, because all things are possible through Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, man. All right? By strength shall no man be saved. Okay? So we got to put all our burdens in the hands of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. We got to put all our trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? And never faint, man. When them demons attack, pray. Pray in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Keep holding on. Keep believing. Keep trusting. Keep having faith. Pray for that armor. Okay? Pray for that armor, man. And I guarantee you, if you faint not, and if you keep praying and you believe wholeheartedly, you put your whole trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You have faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You will never get a chink in that armor. All right? So, Lord willing, this was uplifting. And Lord willing, this was edifying. And with that, we're going to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Hashem Rakakwadash. Want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. And I want to say shalom to the brothers and sisters that are in this truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
DTA.
DTA.
Abab.
Abab.
Kum Yasharala.
Kum Yasharala.